So 2017 has quite the hell of a sci-fi list coming out for you.
For sure. What's up, guys? I am Tech, and this here is Kojak, and like we said, we're going to talk about the movies coming out in 2017 that are all kinds of sci-fi, and we're starting it off good with Star Wars Episode 8.
And it's over a year away.
And we know nothing, literally nothing. No plot yet. All we have basically so far is that it's written and directed by Rian Johnson, who wrote and directed Looper and Brick.
Recently kind of announced was Benicio del Toro might actually be the villain.
Right now, there's just a lot of rumors running around about what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
There's definitely things that we're looking to see and looking forward to see.
And the fan theories.
And
forward to the fan theories.
And I have a theory of my own. I think that Finn's gonna get turned down by Rey, or he's gonna end up with Poe.
Lightsaber battle. So next on the list is Blade Runner 2049, coming out on October 6th.
New Blade Runner movie.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Not
with the world?
a remake.
Not a remake.
Thank God.
Thank God. Don't remake things that are that good.
No. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, who did Arrival. And if you haven't seen Arrival,
see it. Critics are loving Arrival. We loved Arrival. This guy can direct a movie.
He got brought on because Ridley Scott basically committed to Alien Covenant.
The cast so far is pretty crazy. First of all, let's start with Ana de Armas, who is one of the most beautiful women we've ever seen in our life. But set that aside, because that takes away from how good she is as an actress. And I hope that she doesn't have that thing that happens to a lot of women in acting, where their beauty overshines how good they are at their craft. Because she is gorgeous, but she is a damn good actress.
But they're also putting him right next to Ryan Gosling.
Who is also gorgeous and damn good at acting. Next, like we said, Alien Covenant is coming out in 2017. Yeah. This one's going to be directed by Ridley Scott, as we said, why he couldn't do Blade Runner. Got a fantastic cast in there. There's a ton of people in this movie. Guy Pearce, Noomi Rapace, Michael Fassbender. Yeah. 2 people from Fantastic Beasts, which is crazy. Danny McBride is in this, which is crazy. This is just like just a ton of people put in this, and it's actually going to be part 2 of the whole prequel thing, the Prometheus prequel. So apparently there's going to be a trilogy.
Which I'm trying to figure out how everybody other than Michael Fassbender is coming back.
If we've learned anything from things like Lost and Game of Thrones and things of that sort, no one ever really dies when you watch a movie or a TV show. There's always a way.
Curious.
It was all just a dream.
No.
That's what's gonna happen.
So on July 14th, we are getting War for the Planet of the Apes. It's a very mixed bag on what people think about just the Planet of the Apes new series, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it works.
As if it wasn't a long enough title already. Now they just decided they need to do something for or of the Planet of the Apes so that they can make every title longer. The exciting thing is the director. Yes, he directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But he also directed Cloverfield. This guy already has proven himself with the Planet of the Apes movie. He's already proven himself with a monster movie. So if he's gonna do like a Planet of the Apes war crazy movie, he's already got the stuff under his belt. So he's probably gonna make this thing good. You know, you put Woody Harrelson and Steve Zahn in anything, and I'll at least check it out.
We don't know what it's gonna be because there's really no details as of yet.
But we have enough to get excited because that teaser trailer was badass.
That was awesome.
Next up, we have a movie that got people excited and pissed off. Ghost in the Shell is coming out, a very, very popular anime series, manga, and they made anime movies as well, which all incredibly popular and successful. The main character is going to be played by Scarlett Johansson. I mean, that's the character that you're following. It's basically a member of the covert ops unit of the Japanese National Public Safety Commission, which is essentially like a robot. What is she?
She is basically a cyborg. Everything in her is cybernetic.
Exactly. So a cyborg,
it's a completely made body. Even the brain is digital.
Exactly. So you have this character that literally could be any nationality, any color, any race, whatever. I saw a side-by-side, shot-for-shot from the actual
intro,
the actual show, and the actual movie.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's impeccable.
It looks like they're following the story and not deviating from it, and that's what I hope in this case.
Yeah, we're excited to see it. We're hoping it happens, and at the very least, if it sucks, at least we got some crazy controversy, and we'll see a bunch of pissed off people, and it'll make us laugh.
Power Rangers, the movie.
Finally.
It's definitely not the old Power Rangers that we grew up with, or that you remember. It definitely comes across darker
and more badass. And
but it's still high school kids, and they find their powers and harness all their stuff to save the world. So it's the basic plot, but they definitely took a little bit of a twist to it.
I just wonder if it's gonna be one of those like, you ruined my childhood things that everybody's gonna flip out about.
Right.
That's the only thing I wonder, because people already got mad about the suits. I mean, I saw the suits and I was like, that's freaking great. Like,
also, how can you actually ruin someone's childhood? You're not going back in time.
You can do it. I will ruin your childhood.
No.
The casting's good, using Elizabeth Banks, Bryan Cranston, Bill Hader. There's a lot of people in this movie that can make it really good. We're just hoping that they can not give us too much, and then when we see it, we're pleasantly surprised. Up next, we have Future World. 1, we don't know a lot about this, and 2, this is the weirdest cast and situation that...
May I?
Well, first, here, I'll just tell you the basic plot, and then you go into why this is weird as hell.
All right.
Basic plot is it's a young boy who's searching a future world wasteland for a cure for his dying mother.
James Franco is directing this. That's the first interesting thing. And he's also in the movie.
He's starring in
it. And then we have Mila Jovovich, Lucy Liu, which is cool.
It sounds normal so far, doesn't it, folks?
But why don't we bring in a character called Love Lord and have that played by Snoop Dogg? And then let's add to the interestingness on that and put Method Man into this.
What is going on with this movie?
So far, it's going to be released in 2017 as of now. It could change, it could cancel for all we know, but I will watch this movie.
As far as I'm concerned, this should be the trailer for this movie. It should go James Franco. Like, don't show any pictures. Just go
text.
James Franco, Mila Jovovich, Lucy Liu, Snoop Dogg, Method Man, and then just in text it just says, you know you want to fucking see this.
So J.J. Abrams has picked up another movie for the Cloverfield universe called God Particle, which is coming out on February 24th, which is interesting because it's just like 10 Cloverfield Lane, where it didn't necessarily have to do with his Cloverfield universe, but he is figuring out how to do it. So this is basically about American space station astronauts doing something with stuff, with like an accelerator, a particle accelerator, and something happens to make Earth vanish. So how is this going to work into the Cloverfield universe? I have a theory.
I will say this, it's like J.J. Abrams tells a story the way Batman figures out like a riddle.
And that's why fire trucks are red.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. They're gonna connect somehow, but they're gonna connect in the weirdest freaking way ever. I don't know how all these things are gonna connect, and he's gonna keep going. Anon is a really interesting movie that's coming out in 2017. No date is set yet on it, but it sounds really interesting, and it may not be something that you've heard of. The basic gist of it is you have a near future world, as opposed to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Basically, sometime in the area of Black Mirror.
Right. So somewhere in the near future, basically, there's no privacy, no ignorance, no anonymity. Any private memories we have, they get recorded. Yeah. So crime is like completely gone, but then there's a girl who ends up completely off the grid, and it's feared that she could be the birth of crime. You have a fantastic writer, the writer of The Terminal and Truman Show. So obviously a good writer, obviously someone who has fantastic ideas.
His worst movie is Lord of War, but you put Nicolas Cage in anything.
That wasn't a comment. That was actually a demand. You put Nicolas Cage in anything.
So this has to go in air quotes. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter.
Yeah, somehow I don't believe that title.
No, because it's definitely, they've been talking about, like, depending on its success, whether or not it's actually going to be the final chapter. So far, it's technically supposed to be the final chapter of her basically coming back to Raccoon City and facing Umbrella Corp and finalizing everything in the apocalypse.
First of all, the trailer's awesome.
Yes.
Second of all, there's a moment where there's just the infected zombies everywhere, and they're just like, we're gonna kill them all, and you're like,
and she just like,
yes. They're talking about a TV series coming after this too, which is weird.
That would be really, really cool.
Actually, I feel like a TV series would almost work better than the movies. I just love the fact that they were able to make this many movies based on a video game where, like, the character would go like this and then walk forward and then go like this and then walk forward trying to kill zombies.
Unless you try to make it first person and fail.
And finally, a movie that answers the question, is there life on Mars? We have Life.
The answer is maybe.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
And the answer is
It can kill you.
it can kill you. Yeah. So you got 6 astronauts. They find life on Mars. They're I don't know if they're heading back or if they're on a space station or what it is. But they're basically observing what it basically just looks like a tiny
The
little.
trailer did a great job.
Yeah.
In this case.
It looks like a tiny little piece of.
It looks
snot,
like a Pikmin.
or a Pikmin. Yeah. I went with snot. You went with Pikmin.
That's a dangerous Pikmin.
Yeah. But then it does that thing where it grabs you and tries to kill you. It actually,
Just like an X.
yeah. Oh man. It almost seems like it's gonna be like The Martian gone wrong. The biggest worry that I have about the movie is I feel like either there's not gonna be a twist and it's just gonna be good.
This survival horror.
Yeah, there's gonna be a twist and the twist is gonna be amazing.
Right.
Or there's gonna be a twist and it's gonna suck. I'm hoping.
Well, I like my odds.
Yeah. Right?
Out of that.
I mean, 2 out of 3 and you hit it hard. So
Now, if Ryan Reynolds helped produce, because he's made some smart choices.
he has
lately.
made some smart choices. I mean,
Deadpool in space.
Deadpool in space needs to happen. That is life. So there are some of the sci-fi movies that are coming out in 2017. A lot of plots still have holes in them and things that we don't even know what's going on, but we are really excited at some of these. Some of these plots sound absolutely amazing. Please let us know what you think about all of these movies, if you're excited to see them. If you know of any that are coming out that we actually missed, we looked as best as we could. So if you know of any, please let us know, because we love movies and we'd love to talk to you.
There's a lot that we haven't actually brought up yet because we're going to have future videos.
Yeah.
They all kind of fit nicely into a list together, so obviously these are just sci-fi.
Exactly. Also, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to subscribe to Screen Time. Myself and Kojak here have a channel called Boss Level 8 where we make fun of movie critics just so that you can laugh. And if you want to check that out, we promise that you'll at least laugh a little bit. You'll giggle and maybe pee yourself. And we'll see you guys in the next video. We have enough to get excited because that teaser trailer was badass.
That was awesome.
Next up, we have a movie that got people excited and pissed off. Ghost in the Shell is coming out, a very, very popular anime series, manga, and they made anime movies as well, which all incredibly popular and successful. The main character is going to be played by Scarlett Johansson. I mean, that's the character that you're following. It's basically a member of the Covert Ops Unit of the Japanese National Public Safety Commission, which is essentially like a robot? What is she?
She is basically a cyborg.
Yeah.
Everything in her is cybernetic.
Exactly. So a
It's
cyborg,
a completely made body. Even the brain is digital.
Exactly. So you have this character that literally could be any nationality, any color, any race, whatever. I saw a side-by-side, shot-for-shot.
So 2017 has quite the hell of a sci-fi list coming out for you.
For sure. What's What's up, guys? I am Tech, and this here is Kojak, and like we said, we're going to talk about the movies coming out in 2017 that are all kinds of sci-fi, and we're starting it off good with Star Wars Episode 8.
And it's over a year away.
And we know nothing, literally nothing. No plot yet. All we have basically so far is that it's written and directed by Rian Johnson, who wrote and directed Looper and Brick.
Recently kind of announced was Benicio del Toro might actually be the villain.
Right now there's just a lot of rumors running around about what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
There's definitely things that we're looking to see and looking forward to see.
And the fan theories.
And
looking forward to the fan theories.
And I have a theory of my own. I think that Finn's gonna get turned down by things of that sort. No one ever really dies when you watch a movie or a TV show. There's always a way.
Curious.
It was all just a dream.
It was all, no.
That's what's gonna happen.
So on July 14th, we are getting War for the Planet of the Apes. It's a very mixed bag on what people think about just the Planet of the Apes new series. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it works.
As if it wasn't a long enough title already. Now they just decided they need to do something for or of the Planet of the Apes so that they can make every title longer. The exciting thing is the director. Yes, he directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. But he also directed Cloverfield. This guy already has proven himself with the Planet of the Apes movie. He's already proven himself with a monster movie. So if he's gonna do like a Planet of the Apes war crazy movie, he's already got the stuff under his belt. So he's probably gonna make this thing good. You know, you put Woody Harrelson and Steve Zahn in anything and I'll at least check it out.
We don't know what it's gonna be because there's really no details as of yet.
But a lot of women in acting where like their beauty overshines how good they are at their craft. Because she is gorgeous, but she is a damn good actress.
But they're also putting him right next to Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, who is also gorgeous and damn good at acting. Next, like we said, Alien Covenant is coming out in 2017. This one's going to be directed by Ridley Scott, as we said, why he couldn't do Blade Runner. Got a fantastic cast in there. There's a ton of people in this movie. Guy Pearce, Noomi Rapace, Michael Fassbender. Two people from Fantastic Beasts, which is crazy. Danny McBride is in this, which is crazy. This is just like just a ton of people put in this, and it's actually going to be part 2 of the whole prequel thing, the Prometheus prequel. So apparently there's going to be a trilogy.
Which I'm trying to figure out how everybody other than Michael Fassbender is coming back.
If we've learned anything from things like Lost and Game of Thrones and Prey, or he's gonna end up with Poe.
Lightsaber battle. So next on the list is Blade Runner 2049, coming out on October 6th.
New Blade Runner movie. What is going on
Not
with the world?
a remake.
Not a remake.
Thank God.
Thank God. Don't remake things that are that good.
No. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, from who did Arrival. And if you haven't seen Arrival,
see it. Critics are loving Arrival. We loved Arrival. This guy can direct a movie.
He got brought on because Ridley Scott basically committed to Alien Covenant.
The cast so far is pretty crazy. First of all, let's start with Ana de Armas, who is one of the most beautiful women we've ever seen in our life. But set that aside, because that takes away from how good she is as an actress. And I hope that she doesn't have that thing that happens to